Ron, everything you say is right. The issue is, with the income tax, it is legal. The issue is, though, the word from. I'll hold that up here. From. That is the whole issue with the income tax. The IRS is misapplying it. Check it out. Okay, you're not going to be able to see this very well. There it is right there. And you're not going to be able to see it very well. Definition of gross income is all income from. They don't tax the source, which is wages or salary or anything else. They tax income from. That means if you earn $40,000, the government does not tax it. That's right, you heard me right. The government does not tax your wages. If they did, they would send you an assessment for taxes on your wages. Income from is taxed. How is that done? It's if you take that $40,000 that you earned in wages and you invest $1,000 of it and you get $100 interest. That's income from. That is taxable. What do you do with it? Where do you declare it? You declare it on a profit and loss statement. A profit and loss statement is what corporations use. That's where you declare it. Okay. That explains why our income tax is, in fact, the Corporation Excise Tax Act of 1909. That's what it is. The income tax, as we know it, does not apply to most Americans. You already know that. You've already figured that out. It's the IRS's misapplication of the income tax laws. Once you sign an income tax return, under penalty of perjury, then you are liable for an income tax. Now everything you put on an income tax return you are liable for, and anything you omit, you give the government permission to charge you, to penalize you to the fullest extent of the law. That's the law. That's the issue. The IRS is misapplying, and they are attempting to, well, they're doing it. It works. They're doing it. Everybody, basically in the United States, has fallen for this scam, hook, line, and sinker. You believed it. I believed it. Virtually everybody did, and still does, other than a few thousand of us. Well, there's a few more than that now, but that's the issue. The income tax is being misapplied. Now let me go through this again. Do you know what a tax return is? A tax return is a return of taxes. If you have a business and you collect sales taxes, you file a sales tax return. It is a return of taxes. You have to be licensed and bonded to have that. You file it under penalty of perjury. That's the whole purpose. If you are a tax collector, you file taxes under penalty of perjury. If you are a corporation, you file taxes on a profit and loss statement. That's it. That's all there is. Two ways of reporting taxes. Tax return, if you're a tax collector. Profit and loss statement, if you're a corporation. There are no provisions for any other taxes. There aren't any. Here's my source. You can read it for yourself. Anybody that's listening to this can read it for themselves. A 1040 form is not even a valid form to file. A 1040 form does not have a proper OMB number. It has a number, but it's not a proper number. It isn't valid. That's what it's called. It's the OMB number at the top left corner of that 1040 form. It's not valid. You don't have to file that form under the Freedom of Information Act. That's right. That's the law. Well, that's about all I get to say. But you are correct. Everything you say is correct. There is no law making anybody taxable. That makes them liable for tax on their income. And if you're not a corporation, you're not even liable for tax from, because you have nothing to put it on. The code, the way it's written, states that you must file a return or list. Do you know why it says that? Tax collectors file a return because they're a return of taxes. Corporations file a list, profit and loss statement or list. That's it. Thank you.